The Purāṇas turn Indra into a Brahmin murderer. The Vedas, however, describe the slaying of Vṛtra as a cosmogenic act, not a petty sin. This single shift in symbolism changes everything. Let's explore.
The waters, restrained like cattle, are freed. The dawn and the sun are re-established. Movement self-resumes. This story becomes the template for later dharmic stories. Even Lord Krishna's subjugation of Kaliya retains an Indriya archetype, that is, evoking the trope of God slaying a serpent of chaos. Many divine traits of Indra get superimposed onto Purāṇic divinities indeed. What's interesting here is that Rishi Hiranyastupa described Vṛtra as Vṛtra, the typical Vṛtra blocker, archetypal withholder or enveloper. And this is equally why I find it mildly infuriating when the Purāṇas turn Vṛtra into a Brahmin, to somehow make this an episode of Brahmahatya, that is, putting the sin of killing a learned one onto Indra. It fully kills the mythopoetic depth and intrigue of the Vedic conception of this episode. It makes it mundane rather than happening in a context beyond space and time, in that time of undifferentiated, chaotic existence. The sage Dādhiji's sacrifice of himself so that the Vajra can be fashioned from his bones again reduces the investment we have with Indra as a protagonist of this battle. He becomes a mere plot device who not only sacrifices a sage to kill a demon, but also ultimately commits Brahmahatya or Brahmana murder. So, what is the ultimate outcome for him in this perspective? If I may be so bold to say, this restyling of the account renders it void. He is far from the central God hero of the Vedas, with no sympathy from the reader.